These are the Jugjor Mountains, a vast and beautiful range located in Khabarovsky Krai, a state located in the far east of Russia. The Jugjor has a very humid climate. As such, it suffers great rainfall, but more than that, the winters are harsh and unforgiving, reaching temperatures as low as negative 37 Celsius. Cold, frigid, subarctic. Though the mountains themselves are breathtaking and the forest vast, all that really remains are a few gold mines and the occasional wildlife. And one heavy guy. Meet Mikhail, or Misha for short. He's a lot of things. He's a son, a brother, a provider, but most of all, he is a killer. After enduring many hardships in his life and escaping to the mountains with his mother and 3 sisters, Misha traveled to America to become a mercenary to help provide for his family. He is a proud and honorable man, and strong, very strong, and he is damn good at what he does. But there's something I need to ask. A question that has been burning a hole in the back of my mind since learning to love this gentle yet violent giant. A ruthless sense of curiosity that I can't help but have despite everything that I know about him. Why is this playstyle so boring, dude? Hi everyone, it's me, Hunter. I'm back. Again. Oh shit. I have made no secret that since coming back to Team Fortress 2 late last year, the Heavy has become my favorite class to use when I play the game. I enjoy shooting people with his big gun, and I enjoy eating an even bigger sandwich and tossing said sandwich to my friends so they can get a little extra health. And taste what I've tasted. Feel my lips on theirs. It's like we're kissing. See, the appeal to the Heavy for me is his simplicity. I like that he's a class that you don't really need to think too hard about. You just need to make sure you have good tracking, and the guy's dead. There, look, these dudes are dead. He's a bulking powerhouse that's able to dish out the highest DPS in the game. Not to mention, you got a really big health pool, so you're just a walking tank. He's a class that rewards you for doing big damage and getting people out of the way for your team. There's not much more to him than that. It's also why people don't really like playing him all that much. You see, the Heavy has a very basic playstyle. You're pretty much just standing in one spot shooting at people, occasionally jumping out of corners to shoot at people. As such, you're not really the most mobile class in the game. As a matter of fact, you are a big, slow, lumbering bitch. It takes you ages to run across the map unless you're wearing the gloves of running urgently or the eviction notice. I mean, obviously, you could still move around a little bit. Your feet aren't glued to the floor. You could still get up to high places via the stairs or the stairs, but you're just going to be doing it slower than everyone else. As such, you're kind of just a walking target, and if you have very poor game sense, like me, you're going to be getting killed. A lot. Like, a lot. So I could see why a lot of people who play this game, especially ones that have been playing it for a long time, prefer to play the other classes as opposed to the Heavy, unless they have to. You see, now don't get me wrong, every class in this game is very easy to pick up and play. Obviously, this game wouldn't still be around if every class in this game was difficult to use, but the Heavy has a very low skill ceiling, at least compared to everyone else. Now, some of that comes from the mobility aspect that I mentioned earlier. Characters like Soldier, Demoman, and Scout can fly across the map in extremely unique and creative ways if you're willing to learn it. Even the Engineer can do some crazy shit with the Wrangler, but it also comes down to his weapon loadout. The Heavy probably has the least interesting pool of weapons in the entire game. All of his primaries function almost identically, some of them arguably worse than stock. His secondaries are just a pool of mediocre shotguns and arguably three decent lunchbox items. And a lot of his melees are either too utility focused or just flat out fucking bad. Somebody's car alarm is going the fuck off right now. I straight up don't remember where I was at. Oh, right, people hate the heavy. So yeah, no, I completely get why people don't necessarily like playing as heavy. There are a lot of gamers who prefer to get more out of their characters, or they like challenging themselves in a way that makes sense. With heavy, your only option is shotgun heavy? Or melee heavy. Ugh. Now, does that mean I find his simplicity bad? Not really, no. I mean, like I said, that's why I like playing the character. Sometimes I don't want to think too hard about my loadouts, or how I'm supposed to get from point A to point B, or game sense, or knowing what I'm doing. Sometimes I like being carried by a guy that just has a bunch of health and a gun that does a lot of damage. It's fun. And I'm pretty decent with him. He's probably the class I'm best with. Again, I know that that's not really a high mark, but shut the fuck up. Do I think there's a way to improve the heavy? I don't know anything about game balance. I don't know anything about like adding new weapons or any of that crap. I'm just a guy that plays this game like every other day. I don't think too hard about it. Oh, what? You think I have a solution for this? Like what? What do you want me to say? Like, oh, I think the heavy should have a new secondary shotgun. It should be like the Babyface's blaster, where he gets faster if you shoot people properly. I don't know how that's gonna work for the heavy. That might break the game for all I know. I don't want to be held responsible for that. Don't ask me stupid questions. I mean, you know, it's not like I don't play other classes either. I'll occasionally do some medic gaming. I'll hop on with the scout, run around a little bit, shoot people in the nuts with a big shotgun. God, I miss the old Sandman. And you know, with the engineer. I don't know what to do. This class is too hard to use. But you get what I mean. Like, I like playing the other classes. They're fun to play, but sometimes I just want to go brain dead and be stupid. Watch the big number go up and get points unless I suck. I don't know. I just like this guy. Like I said, I concede that his general playstyle is pretty boring compared to everyone else, and his weapons are nothing to write home about. Like, even for me, I only really like 2 of his miniguns, and that's only because I don't like that the Natasha does less damage. And that's still a pretty good utility weapon because it causes slowdown. Me personally, I like using the stock minigun and the Tomislav. I like the damage with the stock, and I like that the Tomislav lets you move faster while revved up, and it doesn't, you know, make a lot of noise. I think that's cool. And you know what? I'm not an expert on this class either. I'm sure there's a bunch of loadouts that could probably work. If any of them use the buffalo steak sandwich, I'm just going to disregard them completely, but still, there's probably a million advanced tactics with the heavy that I just don't know because either I'm not experimenting or I'm just stupid. Don't say which one you think it is, please. But that's the heavy for you. I like Misha. He's fun to play. He serves an important role, and if you don't like playing heavy, sucks to be you, bro. More of the big Russian for me. What a show indeed. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, man. I nearly missed uploading for 2 months. Hi. I hope you're still there. Before we end things off, I just want to say thank you. The response to the Poker Night video has been unbelievable. I didn't think it was going to resonate with people that much, but it did. You crazy bitches got me past 1,000 subscribers. I'm now at 2,500, and I'm now a YouTube partner. And I'm recording this with a sore throat. I'm sure you could hear it during the video, too, so enjoy that. But in all seriousness, thank you guys so much. I hope you stick around. I hope you like what I'm putting out. But if you could follow me on Twitter and also email bigguysforlittlefellas@gmail.com, that would be great too. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Fuck you!